We have had a lot of interest in the Bulldog fly, and today Brent is tying up an improved version of this extremely effective fly. Brent created the Bulldog nearly 30 years ago, and it has been producing outstanding results ever since. This new version is a great variation, changing the chenille body for a custom seal fur blend. The fly is tied on an Eagle Claw laser sharp size 8, and the shank is wrapped with .35 lead-free wire. Brent is using red 6/0 thread to tie with. The tail is burnt orange marabou blood quill. The rib is small copper wire. The body is a new blend of 25% chum fry semi-seal, 25% olive seal, and chopped rusty olive angel hair. That blend is added to 50% yellow seal fur. There is 4 turns of burnt orange saddle hackle and finished with UV resin.
Good day, folks. Today we'll bring you another version of the Bulldog fly. It's been around a long time. I know a lot of you heard about it, probably fished it. Very effective over the years. This one I tied on the bench many, many years ago when the first time as a sport fishing the fly came out to see me at the lakes. I'm going to use this one here. I was running short of my chenille, and with the big change on this one is the body material. It's the dubbing, and I prefer dubbing over chenille any day. I just want to show you 3 or 4 different samples here. These are size 6 here, and you'll see the dubbing, how nice, and that shows through there, the translucency. This one has got a lighter burnt orange hackle, kind of lightly hackled. This one's got a darker orange hackle. See right there in itself, that really changes the appearance of those two. There's also the seal bugger type fly here that has got 4 turns. The dubbing's picked out nice slim tail on it for lakes. And this one here is tied more the woolly bugger style, where it's got more of a densely hackled body. So you can do whatever you like. Have a look at it in the water. You're going to have your preference. But fishing rivers and lakes, I always tie 2 different styles. I tie a thicker tail on the river patterns, and maybe a little thicker on the body. In the lakes, I get them a little more sparse. The secret is get yourself some really nice webby hackle. Here would be a great hackle for the rivers, or the tail, the marabou. It's really nice and soft. It's going to swim. You can actually get woolly bugger marabou, which is even fluffier than that. These are all blood plumes that I've selected here, but nice and soft. So what I'm going to do here, I'll tie this one up for the lake patterns. I'm going to come off the side of my plume, pinch that off. Gives me a nice half as much. Now you remember, when that gets wet, it's even going to shrink down, leaving a little more. But you want a tail that really swims. I'll show this to you in the tank, and you'll see the movement and why this fly really works. And the secret sauce, you're looking at it right now. And before I even started tying on there, what makes this fly deadly is the weight. Very important. That's not what we don't see. This is 35 thou lead across the whole shank of the hook. And the bigger the flies, the more weight it's got. And this gets down deep, because you're not seeing cone heads and beads and all that. I don't want it to undulate too much. I like it to fish behind my line. So that's why I tie it this way. And so the action, the weight, there's so many things, the components of fly line or flies. So I get my dubbing on here fairly sparse. You see the dubbing coming off the thread nice and buggy. I would suggest doing dubbing loops. Get yourself a dubbing block. You can make them. You can go online. They're a pretty simple little concept. Just add a little bit more there. More vise is just like a spinning wheel. See that nice buggy dubbing on there. So all I did is create the same coloration I was using for the chenille. I want to keep it fairly close to what it was, so I'm taking the Olive Done blend that I made with 50% chum fry from Hairline Semi Seal and 50% olive seal fur, and took some rusty olive angel hair and chopped that all up. And then what I needed to do is yellow that up a little bit, so I just mixed 50% of that blend in with Olive Done and yellow seal fur. Always seal fur. That's secret sauce. Okay, so you can get some really dark, these are bright burnt orange. Makes nice fly for you, or you can go the more natural burnt orange, if you will. And that's what I'm going to be using here. Pluck that out. Get a nice tapered feather. You want a little of that buggy hackle in the front. Get yourself a coffee bean grinder. You can chop up a lot of your own dubbing, blend up what you need, and you'll be really happy. It's kind of almost a sport in itself. I'm getting 4 turns on this for a lake fly. I'm not doing the woolly bugger so much. It's more like a seal bugger tie where you got 4 segments. Take 2 at the head, 2 turns just to make it a little heavier, and then 4 turns going back. Take this thread here, get a good head on it there with the red thread. You can use black, whatever you want to use. I just put red on there and a little bit of bone dry on there. Solar is bone dry and she's bulletproof. And we got the wire reinforcing the hackle, brushing out all that seal fur to get that translucency. Take this one in the tank. I'm going to show you a really nice fly. So there it is. It's an improved Bulldog. You can always keep changing things up. So, I was running out of the chenille, so I kind of forced my hand into building some dubbing to imitate the colors of that chenille because I couldn't get it anymore. That light olive and gold chenille, I don't remember where I bought it, but I bought 2 skeins of it and I'm out of it. So this is better. This is seal fur. So this is the way to go. I appreciate you tuning in, and I wish you all the best fishing the Bulldog. I know it's caught a tremendous amount of fish in different areas, caught different species. I'll take the big Bulldog in the rivers and lakes, but this one is more so the lake version. And just put the Solarez on the front there and cook that on my light, and you got yourself a great fly. So all the best. We always thank you for your continued support watching Sport Fishing on the Fly, and I'll catch you again real soon.
The fly Brent is swimming in the tank is a lake version in size 8. You can easily recognize how this fly follows the fly line and does not undulate like a jig. We thank Brent for bringing us this improved version of the Bulldog. He created this fly on a show with us over 25 years ago. Brent named this fly after his fishing buddy Dale Freshie, whom is one of the best streamer fishermen he has known. Thanks for watching today's video. We have had a great response from our viewers with the Bulldog. Hope some of this demo and insight in creating this fly will inspire many more great days on the water for you.